Hello, my Zero Shadow King followers. It is October, time for the Halloween. I'm bringing you a Skull Servant zombie deck. A nice little budget to it. Not really that bad. So, I'm gonna show you the cards I have for my Skull Servant Zombie World deck. First off, I'll play 3 Skull Servant. Then I play 3 of the White Lord, and I'll also playing 3 of the White Prince, 1 King of the Skull Servant, since we have the spell card that can bring him back, 2 White Princess, 2 White Mare, and the 2 Lady in White. Finally, 2 White Moses White. So this is what I have for my Skull Servant lineup. Just 2, 2, 2. Just 1 for now. I might change it later for next year's Halloween. But I'll mostly play with 1 King of the Skull Servants. Not much I need to tell about these cards, since a lot of people know about the Skull Servants deck. So, I'll just move on to the next. Let me just gather them all up. There we go. Now then, for our Zombie World support, 2 copies of Doom King Baharach, 2 copies of Glow Up Bloom, 2 copies of Necro World Banshee, 3 copies, and 3 copies of Yugioh Zombie, and just in case, I put in 2 copies of Red Eyes Zombie Dragon. So with Yugioh Zombie, when this face-up card is on the field, you can discard 1 card, and if you do increase the level of 1 monster to make it into a nice synchro zombies. I do run a good synchro lineup that I'll explain in a little bit. And then so with technically in this deck, I'm running mostly 5 boss monsters, 1 King of the Skull Servant, 2 Red Eye Zombie Dragon, 2 Doom King, giving the deck more of a edge while using too much of the extra deck. Now, let's get into the spells, everyone. For the spells, I'm mostly running 2 White Reanimator, 2 Zombie World, and 2 Super Polymerization, plus Underworld Cannon. I'm running a good lineup of 2s, 2s, and 2s for spells. Super Poly, so we can help get out more Skull Servants into the graveyard for King of the Skull Servant. As we see, we're running a good lineup. So he's going to be a big daddy, no matter how many we throw in there. And also, Underworld Cannon is good because some of our zombies do have that special summon effect. Or, due to the spell card, can bring out King of Skull Servants. Then this effect will counter that, make it where your opponent will take 800 damage. Here you go, I'll show you. During each player's turn, when a zombie monster is special summoned to your side of the field, infect 800 damage to your opponent. So with Zombie World, we can also get some zombie monsters into our field and special summon them back. That makes it a good little zombie burn right there. Next up, for the traps, I'm running 2 Graceful Revival and 2 Haunted Zombies. Graceful Revival so we can bring back Skull Servants, and Haunted Zombies so we can just have a little more support right there. Now, let's get into the extra deck. For the extra deck, I am running 2 of Dragon for our little polymerization right here. Dragon Necro, Neversoul Dragon. Running 2 of that for the Super Poly. Then I'm running 2 Zombie Sucker for her special ability. For Zombie Sucker's special ability is 2 zombie monsters. If you attribute a monster, if attributes a monster, you attribute a zombie monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. You can use the following effects of zombie once per turn. Target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon to your opponent's field in defense position, but it becomes a zombie monster. Second effect, if a zombie monster is special summoned from your graveyard, draw 1 card. Using her effect to bring back 1 zombie monster, activates the effect of Underworld Cannon, so your opponent will take 800 damage. And we get a free draw. For the synchros, we played 2 Zombie Dragon Lord and 2 Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. I'm also playing 2 Skeleton Dragon 4 Grand, plus 2 copies of Immortal Dragon, and also 2 copies of, well, I might pronounce this one wrong, Shaman Shin Sham. I almost just want to call him Shaman Squirrel Cat or Shaman Cat. Now, for this lineup, why I picked him, I'll show you in a little combo right now to get to him. So, for our combo here, to get to our Shaman Cat, we can use Glow Up Bloom and any are level 1 monsters. Any of our level 1 monsters plus with Unizombie. So using Unizombie effect to target one face-up monster on the field, discard 1 card, and if you do, increase that target's level by 1. So discarding one of our Skull Servant monster to the graveyard, we can increase one of their levels, then use Glow Up Bloom as our tuner, synchro into Shaman Cat, then use him. Then we also could use Shaman Cat's effect once per turn during During your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect. Immediately after this resolves, synchro summon using this card you control. If this card is in your graveyard, target 1 hour synchro monster in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck. If you do, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So I like the hour effect, quick effect. Immediately after this resolves, synchro summon using this card you control as synchro material. So if we have Unizombie in him, we can also use Necrobanshee to go into our Red Eye Zombie Dragon. Then also we can use Unizombie for a synchro summon of Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord. But if we have Necro World, she can also bring out our Zombie World. So this combo relies on what you have in your starting hand. If you have a good lineup, you can get into our extra deck in no time. This is just mostly combo 1 that I have already done. Combo number 2 is mostly this. So you have Zombie World in hand, Necrobanshee, Unizombie, Skull Servant, and White Princess. So if this is what you get at your hand, you play Zombie World, then you normal summon Skull Servant. With that, when Zombie World is fixed up in your field, can't be destroyed by a card effect, also near player can. Then you send her to the graveyard. You let him get destroyed. Next turn, you summon her. If your player really, to be honest, this combo really didn't go out. Now I'm just replaying with you guys. Did not really go out good. That was combo number 2, but combo number 2 really didn't go too good. But if you do combo number 3 as your hand, let's see here. So combo number 3 was that if I had him, Skull Servant, Zombie World, and where did I put that card? White Reanimator. So you place White Reanimator, then your normal summon, play Zombie World, place this card, then if King of Skull Servant or attacks a defense position, inflict battle damage to your opponent once per turn. Target one face-up Skull Servant or King of Skull Servants in your graveyard. So special summon him, lose him, gains 1,000. When you special summon him, your opponent takes 800 damage. You can go in for attack. They take another 1,000. Then next turn, you could go into doing another normal summon. Him, use his effect, where this card becomes low once per turn. If Skull Servant or King of Skull Servants in your graveyard, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Send cards from your top of the graveyard. Send him. Send Skull Servant, White Prince, White Mare to the graveyard. In total, you already have 5 Skull Servant monsters. And he's already 5,000. So technically that will be game. So that's combo number 3 mostly. Combo number 2 didn't really go off too much because my opponent already had too many hand traps. So sorry for that one. But yes, that's mostly it for my Skull Servant Zombie World deck. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and let me know what you think about this deck. Alright everyone, Zero Shadow King is out. Peace.